Good morning, traders. My name is Nathan Clements. I am your active stock trader, and I wanted to really quickly kind of go over the trades I did today and then a really big movement from yesterday. So as you can see here on my chart, these are the stocks that I was focusing on today. I was looking at Nugget, KRTX, and I was focused on this one because it made such a big move yesterday. /ES, it's a future for the S&P. Roku, and SAEX and MYOV. MYOV is the one I traded today. I did trade here as well, but this one I'm just kind of testing out to try and learn if I like trading futures or not. I did make a little bit here, but this was my big winner right here in MYOV. So let's look real quickly at yesterday's trade. And this will be real quick on this one. So huge movement. This thing opened around $32 and just shot up. I looked at it a little bit later in the day. I didn't take my first trade until just after 9 o'clock. Took two trades pretty quickly in here, made this money. I messed up in this candle. Let me zoom in a little bit. I messed up here. I bought it at 65.40. Basically right after I bought it right here, it just screamed down like in the next 2 seconds, and I was like, but I thought I was under the impression it was going to come back, so I held it, and it did. Over here I ended up getting out for a little over $1 gain on that. And I want to say I was in it for 500 shares, so a little over $500 on that. It's a good deal. Then a little bit later in the day, traded again. Now I don't recommend doing what I did here because you can put yourself in a bigger hole really quickly. So what I did is I bought at 91.32, anticipating after this drop it was going to come up a little bit. It didn't really. Ended up dropping more. And so then at 88.98 I decided I'm going to average down. And that's not smart to do when you're in a long position, but I was still under the impression it had a lot of strength behind it and it would come back up, so I decided to risk it. Got in another 150 shares, so I'm in it for 650 shares now, and I'm in the red. I think actually I've lost everything that I gained earlier. I was up just under 4,000, now I'm down a little over 4,000 at this point. And so later, it did what I assumed it would do, and I put in an order to sell at, I think I put it in at 92 even, and it sold at 92 even. So I was able to make some money there as well. Ended up ending yesterday with a little over $4,000 gained. So it was a really good day yesterday. Can't complain about that at all. Alright, so then today, I take 10 orders. I stopped trading at 8:44. Go ahead and bring me back. There we go. Ended up stopping trading at 8:44.46, so just basically 15 minutes of trading today. But I'm up $1,537.50. I made $37.50 in ES and $1,500 in MYOV. That was really good there. Let's go look at MYOV. I made really quick trades here. And I think that's my way of doing things. I get in a stock that I think is going to go up or down if I'm going short. But in this one I was all long positions because I couldn't have shorted this one. This one's not shortable in my account. But my whole strategy is to get in, anticipating a move in the direction I'm in it for, either a short or a long, and then get out of it when I have profits. And so you can see how I did that in the beginning of the day. Whoop, too far. So I get in at 13.63, and in the same minute I get out at 14.17. Had I held, you could look at this and be like, Nathan, why didn't you hold through this? It's continuing to go up. That's true. This was my first trade of the day. I was up quite a bit. I don't remember how much it was. I think it was around $600. And so I was like, you know what? Let's lock in our first trade as a green trade, and then we'll see what we want to do from there. So I did. Locked it in, made the money. Saw that it kept going up. And so I decided to get in here at 1569 and then got out shortly after in the same minute time frame at 1619. Then it drops. And kind of what I did yesterday with KRTX, where after a big drop I anticipated it would come back up a little bit. So at the bottom of this, I guess not quite the bottom, I got in at 1507. So I got in right near the bottom, right in this range right here. And then it came up, and I was like, you know what? It's up enough. I'm going to go ahead and get out and take my profit because it could, again, come back down. And that's what it ended up doing. So I'm really glad that I jumped in, took my profit, got out. Boom, comes down. I decided to take one more trade, get in at 1460, get out at 1477. And again, my whole strategy here is to take profit when you have it, because I can make 4 trades really quickly, bam, 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 all in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I only was trading it for, a total of 8 minutes of it, and I made $1,500. You've got to take the emotion out of trading the market, because if you're emotional, like, oh, it's going up, I hope it's going to go to 16, 1650, 17. Yesterday's stock just kept going. Today's stock's going to keep on going. Unless it jumps like $2 like that, then you really need to take profits when you have them. If it jumps those $2, then that's when you can sit back and be like, okay, well, I'm going to put my stop $1 under its jump, because if it keeps going, I'll just keep raising my stop. But if it comes back down and hits my stop $1 below what it currently is at, sure, you lose that $1 per share, but you lock in potentially higher profits. So there's gives and takes on having your stop go up with it. Had I done that yesterday, it would have been an even bigger day at some moments. But in today's trading, I did really well. I was super happy, obviously, with just over $1,500 in just 15 minutes of trading the market. If you have any questions, definitely leave them down below in the comments, and I'll respond to it. If you liked the video, subscribe to my channel, hit that like button. It really helps go a long way for me to keep making these videos. But other than that, I appreciate y'all watching, and y'all have a good rest of your day. Make that money.